Nisueng ba sa kanti ko northeast mediahub na ram chakswa dalin ko porang ko akan nas kan katabi chongrang ko akan tinga Shillong Technology Park ko Meghalaya Chief Minister noktongga ayo nanga Kandai la to buma beretat ko parang ko mahanes ko tong minister akana Maukasyango nela handloom and silk production unit ko tong minister ro prakyo na Narpu Border Area Joint Action Committee si Maario Guari machot kujanya asel machubadang shukanirang batruwenga Ritsasa Kolgruk BNCRPF Dol Tura Government Higher Secondary School ni basketball chakram ko tari dapiyot na. Sorkari bi sarang ni porayani ko don tongat cha China rakpe ikam kaenga ne Meghalaya dok ni Education Minister Lakmen Rimbuy akan ha. Ang aruganchi armarak ta okoborang ko sulsul para katinga. Meghalaya Sorkari ni mengnam gapa project rangon ni mengsa Shillong Technology Park ko butpar salo Meghalaya adok ni Chief Minister noktong kayo nang ha aruya tokmanyo adok ni Information Technology and Communication Minister Hamlet Sondoling aru PHE Minister Renik Tonlingdo badong paay bakrang ha Shillong Technology Park ko noktong kayo nang ani somoyo Meghalaya Chief Minister jen manakan prakangingon ye Shillong Technology Park baya hazagni kolgrek ni bilsini gisepo Meghalaya adok ni bilsi sutpunga gapani kumanya ni bakta bachingatiut na sing pa mengercagetam project rangon ni mengsaw nga ni para nga ha. Ya technology park ko kuliani chia agal sakni dengtang biap rango dungi kam kaing pa Meghalaya adok ni IT professional rang na adok tang non gal patna gata nam gapa chulang kon gnok ni ba chief minister para kata ha. Ya technology park ko kuliani chi kamrang ko kai chat na chulang kong katatani gmenjana pangingon ya technology park ko sakha jal sar chabungana baten manderang kamrang ko kai chat na chulang ko man genchmoba ya park ko kuliani chi chang gatam baten manderang na jagi thangani chulang ko naman gen ne chief minister akan ha Unigaman ya technology park karamang sachi sanong ay gija dengtang nakke jangi thangani chulang ko chadam berang no naman gen newa akan ha Shillong Songjin ma o 5-star hotel rang ko kulina sing ha aruyan information technology chi chalaing ga padang tang kamrango ecosystem ni gitaba cholang kon gnok ne ba chief minister para kataha Bangladesh songo donggo ba chittagong porto ni Shillong Technology Park ko na submarine cable ko raba naman nagata uni sorkari India sorkari aru Bangladesh sorkari baksagan kinga ne ba ya thokmanyo chief minister para kataha Ye Shillong Technology Park ko hazagni chi school syo ba chingate jakho gripongani gisepon machota tahajim
Important aspect for the ecosystem for the BPO industry to grow is accommodation. And as was being mentioned by the Honorable Minister, that there are big projects like the Crowborough project which has been not completed for 3 decades. I'm happy to tell you that we will be completing it this year. So we are actually in the process. Taj Group has taken over that project and we expect that by April to May we are expecting it to be functional or at least completed. We are also expecting the Marriott Hotel to be completed. So once we have these 5-star units out here and hotels and accommodation, this is another area which is important for the BPO sector to flourish. So it's not just having an IT park, it's having the connectivity to it. It's having the manpower out here. It's having the airport connectivity. It's having the 5-star accommodations. All these aspects are very critical to make sure that the ecosystem for the IT sector and the BPO sector is there.
Mija January kola chitarik niya tamo Shillong ni kandai lato IED bom ko gopreta te selong at kapa manderang ko naman tokaha aru jeba adoko ndaki misil gapa kamrang ko kaay manderang na kenchipchipani ko ningachim ndaka pa manderang ko chingani dungay jawanya adok ni skotong Minister Conrad Kesang mabut persalo cabinet to majaman akanangaha Boma gopret gapa o jaktong gapa gamakonop naman tokaha Boma thari gapa ko boma na jakal gapa bostuni nok gapa ko biapo boma ko doni gapa gamakonop naman jok ni skotong Minister para kachol ha Police rang niya kanani gata dir makuman gapasak katamde Shillongon yanchim aro saksa de Riboy district onyong skachim Bilsi sokhugiza gapasak samande janan tangko HNLC ni Shillong ni area commander niya kanachim ukude boma Bretanya adita kanta jamanan mahachim Wamang HNLC bobel dolrang baksa mai kai kam ka aha aro kainga warang gemakon chinga sandi kuinga nebes kotong minister akan ha ya ndakya selungan yo na aro dos tak parang korup namat nagata CCTV camera rang ko songjin mani banga bia prangondo na nang dap kuinga chem ya dos tak parang korup namat nani ba CCTV camera rang ya sel saw aha aro police rang yani gemen sandir khotang khugen nebes kotong minister akan ha Padang chiwal gapa manderang ko HNLC bubul dolrang kap makhenata ni ko nengani gmenaga nangingon adoko thomani ko raba na chingaraken kam ko kaangen aro kainga Wamang ko chingani dongay jawa dos tak parang aro sungsalna kenchip chipani ko raba gparang dos tangni krisasti ko matna nanggen nebes ko tong minister akananga ha
all the people have been arrested, and investigation is on, and we will be moving forward into the network even further and going into all the people who were in touch with them also to make sure that we dig into this deep and get hold of all the people who could possibly have been a part of this or have assisted. But the people who were directly involved in the incident itself, all of them have been arrested, including the people from whom the dynamite, the sticks were procured, including the people who placed it and including the people who had made it.
Budpar Salo Meghalaya Doknis Kochong Minister Conrad Kesangma Umroy ni Mauka Siang Odong Panela Handloom and Silk Production Unit ni Kamka Chakpa Aru Training Center ko oprakyo nangaha Aru Yatok Manyo Maurang Kneng ni MLP Niat Sing CM Textiles ni Commissioner FR Karkongor Sericulture and Weaving ni Director CB Sangma Baksana Nela Handloom and Silk Production Unit Aru Training Center ni Nokopa James Id Karbadong Paay Bakar Angha Yatok Manyo Doknis Kochong Minister Conrad Kesangma Jinmanagan Prakangingon Badang chiwalani kamrang ko abatsengatang yo chadam berang dengtang rabianirang ko chagrung na nanggen chmoba wamang ni jumangrang ko chusokopang atna gita sorkari plak nanga dakchakanirang ko na joton kaenga ne parakangaha Nela Handloom and Silk Production Unit ni Nokupa James Idekar ko metel pleaga nangingon antang tang ni kamrang ko mamang saloba watkal jachina wa badang chiwaleng pa chadam berang ko didiangaha makang belsi chkungni gisepo lakbonga mangni gita chadam berang na kamrang ko tkatyo na nanginga ne jana pangingon badang chiwalani kamrang Chisan chadam berang na dengtang kamrang ko naman gennis ko tong minister akan ha. Sorkari ni kamrang osan pangchakke dongay gija antang tangan badeng chiwalani rang ko jakora ay gepenrang na bakam ka ay chani cholang kon skachina getaba wa chadam berang ko didiang ha. Ska kuani rang ko bariat na aro training rang ko nagata gong lak chkang tangkarang ko Nela Handloom and Silk Production Unit non genne ba yatom anyos ko tong minister parakataha. Ya Handloom and Silk Production Unit ni Nokuba James Idekar na hazal gani chi skubel sini January jao Entrepreneurship of the Month Award ko na hacham ninak naman na.
The different kind of jobs that these 5 lakh youth in the next 10 years will need. And that is really the challenge for us as we move forward. On the 21st of January and on the 26th of January, I in my speech had mentioned that the next 50 years, apart from many challenges that we will face, is the challenge of employment for our youth. And this is a fact that we must all be aware of. And that is the reason why in the last 3.5-4 years, once we came to the government, I have been promoting and pushing for entrepreneurship. And that is how I met James also. It is through the Chief Minister's Entrepreneur of the Month that I came in touch with James and I saw the wonderful work he was doing. And like him, there are many entrepreneurs with whom I was able to meet up and really understand what they're doing in order to create business and opportunity, create jobs, and really be productive in a very, positive manner. And therefore, what James is doing today is something that we should all be inspired by. And that is the reason why when I was told about this project, without any hesitation, I have decided to come and to be part of this program. It is to show my support. It is also to tell the rest of the population and the youth that if James can do it, then you can also do it.
Gente Hills ajani lumshnong o CNRD Block Office ko kulichina Didier Budparsalo Narpu Border Area Joint Action Committee Meghalaya Doknis Kotong Minister Conrad Kesangmana Memorandum ko nang ha. Skotong Minister ko grongyani jakmano ko boratam geparang na talatani ko nangingon dao Assembly ni budget session ko ngatanyo getal CNRD Block Office rang ko kulyani bidengo Skotong Minister parakat na kurachakani ko nataha ni Narpu Border Area Joint Action Committee ni General Secretary Daya Perba Lamare parakataha. Lamare ni parakatani geta den Narpu border jolrang odong gpa songrangara Meghalaya dokni dultu batrang gpa biap rangoni damsong ese pangbat gpa blok rangoni banam menchel gerkani gman ya songo CNRD block office ko khulina nangingacham lumshnong songo CNRD block office ko khuligench mode songni dul gpa rang sorkari na dalbia arang baksana badita bagatang dong gpa building ko ba boxis takyon na kusyong ingacham ne Narpu border area joint action committee ni dul gpa akanaha.
The demand of the public from Narpu Elaka which has more than 50 villages, for creation of a CNRD block in Lumchnong within Nalpo Elaka. This being the fact that as many of us are aware that the present block, which was earlier included CNRD, has been shifted to Wapung CNRD. So what is the disadvantage point of the public is that now, earlier we used to have to travel 60 to 70 kilometers. Now, after the shifting of the block to Wapung and CNRD, we have to travel 490 kilometers.
Meghalaya doko machote guari kakujanya selo machu badeng shikanirang batruruinga. Bangladesh aru India ni simario sanong agija state border rang bang batikong kujainga. Beben state border rang ni gisepo meligir kijanirang dongin chmoba adita songrang kode namat naha. Indo Bangla sima ni guari rang ko sotsni bonga persen mang ni geta de kanamat naha. Indio babang kirang kode sima aryo nek nekanirang dongkuinga ni gemen kanamat kujainga. Badia babia prango de sima aryo songdo gupa krongrang na agri de mamangan dongja. Sima ni krongrang chisa songdam gani ni deng tangger kong ani ko mesokeng peti. Badia bojol rango de na an tangkon Bangladesh ni aon India ni aon chadingi ngama wina jajanyong pilna badunga. Yan nakapa biaprang getan Bangladesh na India auni shik machuba deng geparang na choluweyon ska agatang uskainga. Daw kini getalan ti charam lengkat getade guari dongjanya sel machuba deng shik geparang altua en rang namat nenga. Endioba BSF rang maktuat kijani rokanya selo wamang ko babang enrip namat skainga. Guari khanyo nek patsang gepade India ni songrangong batenga maina guari khajoko de bang batta songrangan Bangladesh ni neng ausa ka akay geno. Yan India ni bang asongrang na kenswani aru jajreng na nanganyong inga. Unigaman Assam Meghalaya simarang ni neknekanirang na bate. India Bangladesh sima ari na neknekanirang namjawatken. Unigaman ya asonggapani sima aryo tikong gijanirang ko sengganang kale namgrkatani na kamka chengna nanginga. February gani tariko rchasa khogrek BNCRPF dol Tura Government Higher Secondary School ni basketball khal chakram ko thari dapyo nani aru miya michkna dengtang khal dikkhor kyo nani ko opra kyo nangan baksa ya ko school na pakwatyo nani ko rchasa khogrek BN ni commandant Papramot Kumar Singh opra kyo langaha passing uni chelcha kapadols khani dengtang kamrang je dake sambol gi ani covid ni somoyo kham kha remani chirang ko simsake jakhalani aru wandake bang amang nama kamrang ko kha gni ni gemen bazana actually akanang ha mongsong gapa sokpa ko school ni principal masenje esang mathe ka chucharang ko nan baksa jatni dakpe walchi takme sokani chi mandera ani ko takang ha program mo wan gala trokani ko mesokangan baksa ang achiram asungthang git ko jinmarang ang ha Bon kami school bisarang ni gisepo khal susa ani kong ate chege parang na boxes rang ko bon nang ha un baksana cha sikring skani rang ko daki program ko nambe e machotakta ha.
There is a tremendous opportunity outside Meghalaya and even outside country also. So explore the possibility. So you might have the dream of putting this uniform, whether it's a khaki uniform or the man wearing the combat uniform. You might have the dream. You might have the dream of safeguarding the country, carrying the AK-47. The students, those who are sitting over here, they may be thinking to join with the national force and in the noble cause of the national security. So you can dream for anything. So that's my advice.
Meghalaya doko school poraya ni ko watkal gaba bisarang dongen chmoba sorkari bisarang ni poraya ni ko dontong atja chinarak pe kam khainga ne Meghalaya doknya education minister Lakmen Rimbui akananga ha COVID sajin manya sel school rang ko internet ketasa online class rang ko ra nananga andi ba online class rang ko khaamang aro classroomos khyamang blongen deng thanga ne ba Rimbui akana ha ya plak ko nigrke chinga school rang ko khuli philna na ha aro class 6 soni de jila rang oba khuli naman gno maina classroomos khya gata de online os khyang ja ne ba Rimbui jana pa ha.
So we have already given the order that they can open the schools and even in the urban areas also from the class 6 onwards they can open because classroom teaching is a must to engage the children because it is there is heaven and earth when we compare the teaching through online classes and the classroom teaching. The interaction with the student, his interaction with his fellow friend, that enhances his capability and capacity also.
Yarang sandal ni kuburang ni swani na simang sa kanti kon matela. Na simang gatal kuburang ko nagsunarok na sunas kode www.hubnetwork.in website o nari angi kulini naman gen. Aro na simang dao di Google Play Store aro Apple App Store ni ko Hub News app ko download kai. Gatal bat ka ba kuburang ko kna ang na aro ni naman ganok. Uni gaban na simang gatal kuburang ko man sunas kode ya app rang ko download kai jakal tok pabo. Na simang ninya ni chiaro share ka anichi Hub News ko dak chaka niyo skagen. Sa kanti kon matela.